that everybody's perspective could be right. You know, some people say he got convicted because he shot her. And obviously no black man should ever put their hands on a black woman, let alone shooting her. And other people say Tory is an independent artist who just won control of his masters, which would definitely.
Yeah, I want to say around, but all the teachers are black, male and female, and all the students are black.
So he did a good job. I definitely give him kudos. We never had a chance to have a deep conversation, but we did meet before and we had a few words, but never got a chance to do the sit down. But what I appreciated about him even more than that was his manliness. You know, he was a man. He was unapologetic. You know, he was very much a man. You know, very much said what he felt and didn't play no games. And I remember that even as being someone who only was in his presence a few times. And that's something that I remember most when I think about Baba Ski.
Thank you. Me going there, one thing we learned was Swahili. That was something we taught. And I was watching the Breakfast Club interview, and you was talking about the curriculum in the school, and you didn't mention any African languages.
Well, it's a lot I didn't mention because we only had an hour. But we will have African languages at FDMG. We still deciding which ones we're going to have, but we plan on teaching the students 3 different ones. So, yeah.
Will Swahili be one of them?
Maybe. I'm not sure. We're kind of looking strategically at, you know, the different regions of the continent. I look in South Africa, very large Zulu, very large Xhosa. South Africa is very influential on the continent, so I'm thinking about choosing the South African language. Nigeria is the most populated, so it'd be hard not to include Yoruba or Igbo in there, and then we'll look at a third one. But Swahili might make it in there.
I follow you on the ground. Yesterday you had posted the video of Tory Lanez father speaking very passionately about his son, he says, injustice and the whole everything he said about it. And I want to ask you, like I see everything. You said you're not watching sports right now, and you're not really dealing with the rap, but you did post that. So I was like, damn, I wonder why you posted that. Do you feel like it was injustice done to the brother?
I posted it because it's relevant. Everybody's talking about it. I wouldn't have even known about the verdict if I didn't get like 100 inboxes. So that's why I posted it, because it was relevant. It was a piece of news. And I think that everybody's perspective could be right. You know, some people say he got convicted because he shot her. And obviously no black man should ever put their hands on a black woman, let alone shooting her. And other people say Tory is an independent artist who just won control of his masters, which would definitely make the music industry upset. We know Sam Cooke was murdered for his masters. Although R. Kelly did some wrong things, he's not in jail for pedophilia. He's in jail because he wants his masters. Whitney Houston is murdered because she wanted her masters. You understand? Prince is dead because Prince didn't want to give Warner Brothers his unpublished music. Michael Jackson is dead because he wouldn't sell back the masters to the Beatles catalog. So for the people who believe that, you know, Tory Lanez's conviction is a way for the music industry to get him out the way or potentially incarcerate him, put him in debt, and so now he has to sell the masters, that's relevant too, you know. So it's all relevant. I don't know which way the ball bounces. I haven't studied the case. I am going to take a look at it because I think I'm going to have to not decide where I fall at because I don't know enough about the situation. You know, I don't listen to his music or Megan's, you know, but I would just want to be a little bit more informed on the issue. The relevance for me is that this conviction is going to intensify and already has this disgusting back and forth that I see between the so-called black manosphere and the radical black feminist community. You know, I'm seeing black men and black women go at each other's throats. I see black women championing the idea that sisters should abort any fetus that is a male. I'm seeing black men say that, they will never date a black woman again. And the problem with all of this rhetoric is the impact it has on our children. Every little kid has a cell phone. So they're watching black men tear down black women, and they're watching black women tear down black men at a time when the media is already pushing forth an agenda of multicultural and same-sex relationships. Every show, every cartoon, every commercial, it's a black man and a non-African woman. It's a black woman and a non-African man. And if they are the same race, then it is a same-sex relationship, And so for kids to be already inundated with that type of propaganda in school and in the media, and then we're going to turn around and further this division between the black man and black woman by publicly expressing our disenchantments with one another, I just think we're feeding this monster that's seeking to destroy the black family. A lot of that accountability is going to be on our shoulders because we're participating in the extermination of the black family.